I have downloaded the official database on the European Commission website, and it is 431 pages long. How to pick the right ones depending on what you want to support as a cosmetic claim. I am Emily, product development consultant at Cosmetic Lab. I'm here to help. In this video, I will cover how the raw materials or ingredients are classified depending on what they do and where they come from, and how to choose ingredients that will not make your product be automatically banned. So all along this video, when I will talk about raw material, I'll talk about raw material and ingredients. What if I tell you that ingredients do not all come from nature, and that actually sometimes natural ingredients are not as potent, effective, and cost-effective as other type of ingredients? Let's dive in. So you can source 3 different types of ingredients: natural ingredients, synthetic ingredients, and biotechnological ingredients. First, let's talk about the natural ingredients, that are derived from plants or from minerals. Of course, these ingredients are really popular in cosmetic development due to their beneficial properties and the appeal to the consumers that is looking for clean and natural beauty products. However, it's important to note that natural ingredient doesn't always mean safer ingredient or more effective compared to synthetic ingredients. A few examples of natural ingredients: you will have shea butter extracted from the nuts of the shea tree. You can have also rosemary essential oil distilled from the leaves of the rosemary plant, or aloe vera that is extracted from the leaf of the aloe vera plant. Second, we have the synthetic ingredients. Those ingredients are created in labs. Synthetic ingredients are also widely used in cosmetics because they are effective, they are stable, and sometimes with more consistent quality than their natural alternative. Because when a lab synthesizes a molecule, there is no reason that the formula will change over time. And even sometimes, the ingredients can be designed to be even more potent than the natural form or have specific properties. A few examples of synthetic ingredients: you can have hyaluronic acid, that is just the synthetic version of the molecule that is produced in your body. Another is dimethicone, which is a synthetic silicone-based polymer. You will find it in emollient, in skin protectant, or in anti-foaming agent. And a third example, niacinamide or vitamin B3, which is a synthetic vitamin derivative. This vitamin improves skin barrier function, even skin tone, reduces the appearance of large pores, and has anti-inflammatory properties. And the third type of raw material are the biotechnological raw materials. These ingredients are produced by living organisms, for example, bacteria or yeasts. They are becoming more and more popular in the cosmetic industry because they combine the benefits of both the natural ingredients and the synthetic ingredients, and they are perceived more natural than the synthetic ingredients. 3 examples of biotechnological raw materials: you can have the epidermal growth factor, or EGF, which is an anti-aging active ingredient that stimulates cell renewal, that promotes collagen production, and play a role in wound healing. This one particularly can be produced by both genetically engineered bacteria or yeasts. You have also biotech hyaluronic acid that is produced through bacterial fermentation. And finally, biotechnological ceramides for skin barrier repair or for moisturizing effects, produced through the fermentation processes from yeast or other microorganisms. Raw materials can serve several functions, from active ingredient to help in the delivery of those benefits to your skin or hair. And of course, there is a classification for that. So here again, you have 3 ways of classifying the raw materials based on their role. So you have the active ingredients, you have the functional raw materials, and you have the aesthetic raw materials. So let's see what they are all used for. Active ingredients are the stars of your formulation because they are responsible for the primary benefits of your product. For example, we have talked before about the hyaluronic acid, which has a benefit for hydration. Another active ingredient, retinol, you may know, that has a benefit for anti-aging. Salicylic acid, which has numerous benefits against acne. And finally, vitamin C, that have antioxidative properties and benefits for evening the skin tone. The concentration of the ingredients and of course their quality can significantly impact your product efficacy. And if you have seen my previous video regarding the preclinical stage in the cosmetic development, you know that it is important to assess the efficacy of your active alone, but also when formulated. While the active ingredients drive the product efficacy, the success of your product also relies on other supporting components. Let's now talk about the functional and aesthetic ingredients. Functional ingredients are ingredients that have a function. And they are also key ingredients of your formulation. They serve specific purposes that affect the stability and the performance of your product. A few examples of functional raw materials will be emulsifiers that help mix oil and water-based ingredients and avoid separations, preservatives that keep your product safe from microbial growth, thickeners that help with the consistency and the texture of your product, and the last one, humectant that help to keep the moisture in the skin. And finally, the aesthetic ingredients that help with the aesthetic of your product. They are all about the sensory appeal of your product, the smell, the texture, the look, in order to attract your consumers and make them spend a nice time using your products. So you will have, for example, the colorants that will give the color or the tint of your product, the fragrance to give a nice scent to your formulation, pearlescent agents that give a shimmery, pearl-like appearance to your formulation, and various texture modifiers that can give, this silky touch to a cream or a whipped texture. It's important to note that there are some ingredients that can be both aesthetic and functional. For example, if we take a natural oil, it will have the benefit of nourishing the skin, so a functional purpose, but also it can give a specific texture or scent to the formulation, so an aesthetic purpose. Let's make sure that you will not have to reiterate your formulation several times by choosing ingredients that will not be banned during regulatory assessments. And let's not forget that the quality of the ingredients that you choose will directly impact the quality and efficacy of your product. So when you are sourcing for raw materials, look for suppliers that have quality certification. If you can consider sustainability and ethical sourcing, it's always a plus. Request certificates of analysis for each ingredient and save them for your future product information file. And of course, to conduct your own quality checks upon reception of your ingredients. So regarding safety, I will only talk about the European market. You will find the European Cosmetic database on the European Commission website. But to give you an idea, you will find in the different annexes list of ingredients that you can use or that are strictly prohibited. It's 100 pages long. I will make a separate video just about these regulations. Of course, what you want is to resonate with the consumer's current needs, right? And to follow the trends in the cosmetic industry. For that, you will need to stay informed about clean beauty trends and natural ingredients, sustainable and eco-friendly raw materials, or novel ingredients from biotechnology. And it is really important to stay informed about the updates regarding the regulatory affecting the use of the ingredients. Now it's your turn to pick the right ingredients and to start writing the story of your future cosmetic project. It's a great adventure that you are about to embark on. And if you don't really know how to start or where to start, don't worry. I have made a video about the discovery stage, the concept and market research that you will have to do first. You will find this video here.